If you are experiencing sexual harassment in the workplace, you have rights and you don't have to put up with this. In this video, I'm going to discuss what sexual harassment looks like and what you can do about it. Let's start with what it looks like. Sexual harassment can be verbal, nonverbal, and it can also be physical. Here are a few common examples. Quid pro quo sexual harassment. This is where an employer or coworker tells you, if you want to get ahead in this job, you have to give me sexual favors. It can also take on the form where a coworker or a supervisor is making unwanted sexual advances. It can be ongoing unwanted comments of a sexual nature. This can include unwanted comments about your body, your clothing, and your appearance. It can include unwanted touching. This can look like brushing up against your body, kissing, massaging, slapping someone on the behind. This can look like leaving photos up of a sexual nature for you and other employees to find. It can look like porn on a computer screen or even on a smartphone. It can also take the form of sending sexually suggestive comments either through email, text messages, or voice messages. If any of these behaviors are happening to you in the workplace, here are some things that you should do. The first step is to gather up any evidence that you have of the sexual harassment. This can include emails, notes, text messages. It can include videos or images. You should gather all of these things up to keep a clear record of what is happening. You should also keep a journal documenting the date and time that these events happen, as well as any witnesses. The next step is to report this to your HR department, and you should do it in writing. If you don't have an HR department, it's critical to report it to upper management so that you have put your employer on notice of the behavior that is occurring in the workplace. After you have taken these steps, if your employer fails to remedy the issue, it's now time for you to talk to an experienced employment law attorney. It's important to remember that sexual harassment can be experienced by anyone. It doesn't matter what your age is, your gender, or your sexual orientation. Anybody can fall victim to it. Sexual harassment can also be committed by your employer, by your coworkers, by other vendors that come into your office, as well as by customers. If any of these individuals are sexually harassing you, your employer has an obligation to put a stop to it. If your employer fails in this regard, you have options. If you live in the California area, please feel free to reach out directly to me so that we can discuss the particular facts and circumstances of your matter and explore your options. If you are experiencing sexual harassment in the workplace, you have rights and you don't have to put up with this. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a like. If you know anyone who is experiencing sexual harassment in the workplace, please forward them this video. If there are topics that you'd like to hear about in the future, please leave a comment below. If you'd like to watch other employment-related videos, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you taking the time to watch today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.